Hi everyone, it's Miss Finnegan here, and today is day 9 of our flexible learning instruction from home. Let's take a look at our quote of the day. Take it day by day. Don't stress too much about tomorrow. What an absolutely perfect quote for today. And today is Friday, which means we have finished 2 whole weeks of flexible learning at home instruction. So I want you to remember as we look at our objectives today, if an assignment is feeling a little bit too much for you, do not stress. Move on to the next assignment or use those slides that have all of the cool breaks for you to do. Or create your own break. Grab a snack, go get a drink of water, chill on the couch for a few minutes and regroup, or maybe even spend a little extra time reading. Okay, so remember, don't stress and just worry about what you can control. And if you need more breaks, I am so okay with that. Let's look at our objectives for today. For day 9 today, you will be working on a summary for reading. Now, sometimes with summaries, we're used to working on short stories. So a lot of those times we are able to write about somebody wanted, but so then, but so then, but so then, somebody wanted, but so then the story ended. But in my story, I am not at the end, and I don't really know the solution to the problem. So let me show you an example if you're in the same position as I am in your book right now. So, Day 9, reading summary. In the book Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry is about to go to Diagon Alley to shop for school supplies. The problem is they are afraid to go there right now because so many wizards are disappearing. The characters do not have a solution at this time. As you can see, I'm just writing. The characters do not have a solution at this time, and that is totally okay. They're just trying to be careful as they travel and they try to stick together. I hope nothing bad happens to Harry, Ron, or Hermione. Now, I completely understand that usually in class, we do not write responses in reading every single day. That is why yesterday I gave you that freebie where you could skip the assignment. Now, I think the only person that beat me to the assignment before I was able to paste in that freebie was Matthew. So, Matthew, if you're watching this today, you are the only one that is allowed to skip the summary because you are the only one yesterday that talked about the lesson. So, everyone else, you're doing a summary. Maddie, you can just have some extra reading time and listen to James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's take a look at what we're doing in writing today. We are continuing to revise and edit our informational piece. Here I am taking a look at Violetta's. Great job, Violetta, and I love that you're writing about soccer. Now, revising and editing, Violetta might want to take this slide out. Okay, she might want to delete her pre-write. And she might also want to add some images. So I'm going to add a soccer ball for Violetta. Hopefully she likes it. And she can always delete it too. So once you're done with all of your work, I love how Violetta also deleted her subtopic 1 and she put in what her actual subtopic was. Let's see her subtopic 2. Rules. She also put emojis, so maybe she's going to put a referee in there. Let's see if we can find a picture of a ref. Maybe Violetta will want to add a picture. You are allowed to add pictures to the game. Sorry, I'm thinking of soccer. To the slide. Because when we write about informational pieces, we want to make sure we have photographs to help us understand about whatever our topic is. So changing font, changing colors, changing the background, you can do whatever you want for your writing piece, and I'll be excited to see the finished product. So finishing up with your writing is absolutely what you should be doing today. Thanks, Violetta, for letting us borrow yours as a quick example. Great work. Okay, math today is a name collection box for the number 9. So you should be doing the number 9. And then we're doing multi-digit addition today. Yay! That shouldn't be as tricky as yesterday's word problems. Now, for my friends who had some emails about yesterday's word problems, if you ever run into that question, if you go on Flipgrid and if you create a comment, not just on Flipgrid, because sometimes I answer your Flipgrids and it's not quick enough. If I've ever commented on any of your work, if you say, Miss Finnegan, help me, guess what happens when you comment on that? So for example here, if I'm in my slide and let's say I'm going to make a comment for myself. If I say, Miss Finn, help, guess what? That comment goes straight to my email and I get it immediately. So I'll be able to answer you in the comments. Going forward, if we have more flexible learning, I have to find a really great way for me to explain things through typing to you. So this one should be not as tricky as yesterday's though. Remember, if you need to draw the lines to separate the ones, tens, and hundreds place, that's a good thing to do. And remember to regroup. If you are going above 10, make sure you regroup and add it to your next column, your next place value. So that is all you have for math. And remember, you can go on any math game. Now, a few questions were, can I go on Prodigy? You may go on Prodigy. I just don't have a Prodigy account for our class this year. So if you have a Prodigy account from last year's class or on your own, you could totally go on Prodigy. Okay, so that's what we have to do for math today. Now let's look at social studies. I want you to remember when you click on this link, it will take you to our social studies slideshow. You should be watching a social studies story a day, or maybe even two. Let's see if I have a recommendation for you. This story was really special. Where are you from? It's about a little girl asking her grandfather where they are from. And I thought that was really a fun story to listen to because it's almost like how you are all asking about where you're from to your parents when doing your heritage project. Which brings us to our next activity in our heritage project. Some of you are going to love this because it's all about sport or games. I was able to find a lot of sports that are played in Ireland, which is where my family is from. One popular sport in Ireland is rugby. This sport is kind of similar to both soccer and American football. Irish also play handball, cricket, golf, and even boxing and MMA, which is mixed martial arts. So I drew some pictures here. I drew a cricket paddle and a cricket ball because that was one of the sports. I tried to draw a soccer ball. It's very difficult. I drew a rugby ball. Kind of looks like a larger, wider football. I drew a boxing glove, kind of looks like a mitten, but you get what it is. And I drew a golf club and a golf ball. So that's my social studies for the day. So if you're done early, listen to another story. Remember, it's Friday and you did 2 whole weeks of flexible learning and I'm so very proud of you. Continue to post your questions on Flipgrid and I will answer them quickly. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you all on Flipgrid and have a great weekend coming up too. Bye everyone. Remember, take it day by day and do not stress. Just do your best.